Hi, I am James Darren Talan, and I will be discussing the online consumer behavior. So, online consumer behavior is the actions and patterns that consumers exhibit when they interact with digital marketplaces and e-commerce platforms to purchase products. For example of this is that nag-scroll ko through marketplaces like Shopee, Facebook, or other platforms. Nakita ko, nindot ang review ani nga kuan, ganahan ko ani, paliton na ko ni. Mo na siya. So, ang online consumer behavior is kanang makapalit ta ba sa online, pamagi sa online. Mo na ang mga actions and patterns of consumers, like makagama kog decision nga mapalit ko ani kay nindot ang reviews, nindot ang kuan, nindot ang products, ganahan ko sa advertisement silang products. So, mao na ang online consumer behavior. So, let's proceed with the two factors of online consumer behavior. We have the external factors. So, external factors are the ones behind the control of the customers. They can divide into 5 sectors, namely demographic, socio-economic, technology, and public policy. So, ang external factors kanang maka-encourage sa tao or apekto nga mopalit ang mga customer. So, naay externals like kaning socio-economic and technology. So, most likely sa socio-economic is kanang mga tag-asog mga sweldo, mopalit sila og ganahan sila makapalit sila sa mga high-end mga technologies, high-end nga mga products. And into the demographic is kanang kuan. Sa subculture is kanang nindot ni nga kuan kay magamit na ko ni sa among kultura. Kani tuwing Pasko na mopalit ko ani mga Christmas nights likes. So that's the external factors. Ang internal factors are the personal traits or behaviors which includes attitudes, learning, perceptions, and motivations, self-image. Nabilong diri ang example ng internal factors is that mopalit ko aning butanga kay ganahan ko grade, ganahan ko color, mo na yung mga internal factors.
I am Mary Joy Pon. I'm discussing about the functional motives and the non-functional motives. The functional motive is related to the consumer needs and include things like time, convenience of shopping online, price, the environment of shopping place, selection of product. An example ani kay mupalit ka og kuan online, like dito ka mupalit sa Shopee, TikTok, Lazada, or kana Shein. So kinahanglan jud nimo lantawon una ang price og kanang affordable ra ba siya, and swak ra ba siya sa imong budget, and also sa quality. So night time dira ka, instead nga moadto kag supermarket, palit na lang ka online kay makatipid jud ka. Kung kabalo na jud ka mo gamit og voucher and ihatod pud sa tong balay. The non-functional motives related to the cultural social values like the brand of the store or product. So example kanang skincare. Nipalit ka na nga product kay kanang proven and tested man siya sa imong friend, and nipalit ka imong gisulayan. So kay naanad maka na nga product, nga balik-balik na ka og palit, ng kadugayan himo na siyang suki, nisalig na ka ana nga product kay effective man siya sa imong now.
I'm Princess May Borlingham, the next reporter, and I'm going to report about the e-commerce trend. E-commerce trends. E-commerce or electronic commerce refers to commercial activities including the electronic buying or selling products and services which are conducted on online platforms or over the internet. The way people shop online keeps changing due to new technologies. There are many types of e-commerce. B2B or business to business, companies trade with each other online. B2C or business to consumer, businesses sell directly to individual customers. C2C or consumer to consumer, individuals buy and sell with each other. C2B, consumer to business, individuals offers products or services to businesses. M-commerce or mobile commerce, transactions Transactions occur through mobile devices. Benefits: convenient shop, anytime, anywhere. Global accessibility, reach customers worldwide. Cost savings, reduce operational costs, increase efficiency, automated processes. Last is personalization or tailored recommendation. Mobile shopping, people use phones to buy things more than ever. Example, Shopee, Lazada, Shein, or etc. Subscription services, regular deliveries like meal kits or streaming services are popular. Example, Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, and etc. Payment systems are also easier and faster with options like digital wallets or one-click purchases. Example is GCash and PayMaya.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Abel Balisco and I am here to discuss about social media influence. So, social media influence, it is the process by which people change their beliefs, opinions, or behavior as a result of social interaction with others. This can be intentional or unintentional, and the other people may present or their presence may be imagined. So, here an example. Seeing a fitness influencer's workout routine might motivate someone to start eating. Product discovery is a social media acts as a massive virtual marketplace where users discover new products or services through posts, reviews, and recommendations from their connections. The ease of access to a wide array of offering makes it prime platform for product discovery. For example, seeing an Instagram ads for a new phone and deciding to check it out. And the second example is a friend posts a positive review about a restaurant and you decide to visit. Mo na siya ang product discovery. So, influencers. Influencers marketing has the potential to sway consumer choices and behaviors. An influencer's endorsement and authentic reviews on the social media can heavily influence purchasing decisions. When an influencer vouches for a product, their followers often listen. So, for example, a beauty influencer recommends a skincare product and their followers purchase it because they trust their advice. Mo na siya ang example sa influencers.
Hello everyone, I am Kirsten Saranjal, the last reporter of today's topic. So to proceed, let's talk about social proof. So any kinds of social media platforms, ato natin makita nga magkanalaing mga influencers and influencers nga nag-introduce and nag-endorse ng mga products. So ikaw naglantaw, nag-introduce ang mga products sa iyong functions and effectivity. Siyempre, mulantaw kita sa mga comments if positive pa or negative. So as consumer, if nakita niyo mga positive mga comments and mga endorsement video, siyempre ikaw nga consumer na naglantaw, magka-interest rin ka nga mapalitan ng product. And then the next thing is we also look for the popularity of the product or the endorsement video. Okay? If daghan ang numbers sa likes and shares and endorsement video, syempre matadag sa tungalaw na nadaghan dyan ay ang nag-purchase ang product. So lastly is feedback and reviews. I know most of us pinaka-highlight nga ginalanto nato before purchasing that product is the feedback and reviews. For example, sa Shopee, ato na tayo product na gusto na ito ito. But before na proceed sa feedback and reviews, we also look for the number of sold na nga product. Then if nakita na ito nga taas ang iyang number of sold, syempre matatak sa ito na legit na siya nga product. And may pinaka-highlight na is ang feedback and reviews. I know, admit it or not, mas mo rely sa feedback and reviews sa mga daan nga mga customer kaysa sa description nga gina-provide sa seller anak na product. So, if nakita nimo nga nindot ang feedbacks and reviews anak nga product, diha na dayon mo decide sa consumer, kung usa ka consumer nga mo purchase sila